What is up everybody, and welcome back to another Among Us video, and in this video I'll be telling you why you should never play on free play. This game mode contains many dark secrets that Among Us has been hiding from all of us, and you won't believe what happened next, so you won't want to miss this. And before we get any further into this video, I do want to mention that 70% of you have not hit that subscribe button, which means that you're missing out on Among Us darkest secrets. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on, and drop a like on this video if you do enjoy. But now let's begin with today's story video. So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. After my last encounter with Dummy 0 and Dummy X, I was disconnected from the lobby, and I was unable to join a regular match of Among Us. That is weird. I wonder what they did to my game. Since I was unable to play regular matches, I just decided to go into a match of free play. I'm going to enter the map of Skeld. I was honestly surprised that Among Us let me in, but now that I was in this match of free play, I need to go look for the dummies. Since all of the dummies in Among Us have a connection with these two mysterious dummies that have been following me this entire time. Dummy 0 is known to have the ability to turn into the dummies in Among Us. I looked inside Medbay and Dummy 1 was still there. I looked inside of the admin room and I could see Dummy 2. Now I need to look for the remaining 4. I checked inside security and Dummy 3 was there. Dummy 4 was also found inside of the reactor room. So this match of free play seems to be normal. I made my way over to navigation and Dummy 5 was there. Now I need to look for the last and final dummy, which is Dummy 6. And Dummy 6 looks a lot like Dummy X, so I wonder if there's a connection there. I went over to Upper Engine and I saw the last and final dummy, which was Dummy 6. And all the dummies seem to be in the right locations, and they aren't moving. All of this was very strange. It's almost as if Dummy 0 and Dummy X wanted me to enter a match of free play, so they removed all access to regular matches of Among Us. I then heard a noise coming from the cafeteria, and I quickly made my way over there, and it was coming from the very top portion of the map. As I looked around, my game froze, and Dummy 0 and Dummy X appeared on my screen. What are they doing in my match of free play? I knew they were onto something, but what are they doing? I entered in a panic, so I called a meeting. In the voting session, I could see the rest of the dummies, but I couldn't see Dummy 0 or Dummy X anywhere. Where did they go? The dummies quickly voted, but I'm gonna try to get my answer. I typed in the chat Dummy 0 and Dummy X. I wanted to see if they would respond. I didn't get a response, so I skipped, but that is when I saw that Dummy 6 voted for me, even though I didn't do anything. When I spawned back in, I went to go check up on Dummy 6 to make sure that he was still there. But while I was staring at him, the lights turned off. How is this possible? Dummy 0 and Dummy X have to be behind this. I left Upper Engine and I made my way over to Electrical. I need to turn on these lights. And when I entered the electrical room, I saw two figures. It was really dark, so I wasn't able to see them, but I'm pretty sure that it was Dummy 0 and Dummy X. The two players disappeared, and I turned on the lights as quickly as possible. I checked the back of the electrical room to make sure that they didn't vent, but I didn't see anything. I then left electrical and I checked security, and Dummy 3 was still there. That is until I walked inside of the reactor room and I saw Dummy 4's body. I reported the body and I typed in the chat Dummy 0 and Dummy X, I know you're in here. I couldn't really vote anyone, so I skipped, but then Dummy 6 voted for Blue, and Blue voted for himself, and he was ejected. The moment I spawned in, I checked Medbay as soon as possible, and Dummy 1 was nowhere to be found. Then I checked Upper Engine and I saw Dummy 6. At this point, I was getting really scared. I thought I was alone in this match. Then I had an idea. I should camp the admin table to look for any movements across the entire map of Skeld. That way I can know their exact locations whenever they're eliminating the dummies. But as I was checking the admin table, the lights went off. I can't turn on the lights. I need to catch these dummies. So I went into navigation and I stood right next to Yellow's body. But then I heard a noise coming from electrical and I made my way over there. There was no one in electrical this time, so I just turned on the lights. I need to go back to the yellow dummy. But when I arrived, I was too late. He was dead. I reported the body and I skipped once again. But Green voted for himself, and so did the rest of the dummies, including Dummy 6. It was now just me, Dummy 6, and Pink. I need to find a way to vote out Dummy 6. So I called a meeting, and every single dummy came back to life. I typed in the chat, how did you bring them back to life? I knew that Dummy 0 and Dummy X were behind all of this, since I saw them earlier. I skipped, but Dummy 6 voted for himself, and nobody was ejected. When I spawned back in, I went to the cameras. I need to see if I can see Dummy 0 and Dummy X whenever they're moving around the map. But when I opened up the cameras, I could see Dummy 1, 2, 3, and 4 moving around the map. I didn't even think this was possible. How are they moving around the map? I quickly closed the cameras, and I looked around, and none of the dummies were moving. So I went back and I checked the cameras once again, and that is when I could see Dummy 0 and Dummy X watching me through the cameras. I closed the cameras and I began to run. I can't take this any longer. I didn't know what else to do, and I closed my game, and I won't turn it back on until tomorrow. If you would like me to investigate the dummies that I found on the airship map, let's see if we can get this video to 30,000 likes. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you would like to help out a smaller creator reach his goal of 20,000 subscribers, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. And if you're new to the channel, want to see more Among Us story videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. And check out these other Among Us story videos that I found on my channel.